Well, hey guys, I hope you're having a blessed day. I'm about to show you the project that I finished for the month of February. And I just finished another one, but I'm going to film that one later. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, sample of videotaping from a stand that I've got, and I thought I'd try it out. I am working on a new sweater. Got about 15 projects that I started. This is Ice Yarns, and the number is on the bag, so let me get you the number if you're interested. I have to dart my eyes back and forth. There's the number. Oops, where's it at? Yeah, there we go. There's the number of the color. It is, I think it's Allura. Allura Batik or Batik. Allura Batik. It is different shades of blue and different shades of blues and teals and turquoise. So it's a 3-weight if I'm not mistaken. It's only a 50-gram ball, but it's got a lot of, oh, here it is. It's got a lot of yardage. Let's see, can you see that? Oh, wait. The specs, it's a 3-weight. But it's easy for me to work with. I think it recommends a size 4 needle, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what size. I think this might be a 5. It's either a 5 or a 4.5. It's raised. I mean, it's indented in the rubber, and I can't see it, what it is. So I've been going by sizing it up with other needles. But I'm doing 18 rounds of a 6-sided granny square, and I'm on row 16 with this one right now. Okay, row 16 with this one. My coloring is not good in here. I'm sorry, it's kind of washed out, right? And this one I already have the other panel done. So with the, I'm sorry, I have medication in the side. It's kind of irritating me right now. With the sleeve, what I did was I take where the beginning and ending round is, and I make that the bottom part of the sleeve, and I attach 2 sides. And how I do the top seam, I don't stitch it together. I crochet. Let's see, where is the string? There it is. This is my seam right here. You can't even tell it, can you? This is my seam. And what I do is I'll crochet the sides. Like, I'll take these 2 sides and I'll put them together, and I will I attach my yarn. I'll do a chain 3 on one side and a double crochet in the other side. When I say side, this is what I mean. Say I'm doing this as the sleeve. So in this corner, I'll do chain 3, and then in this corner together, I'll do a double crochet, and I'll do that back and forth till I have 3 stitches on each side. Then I will go to my next hole, and I'll do 3 double crochet, no chains in between, 3 double crochets, and then I'll go to this side in that hole and do 3 double crochets. Then I'll come back and do this side, and it gives it a seamless look for your shoulder. So, like, you can't even tell where the sleeve comes together because it's seamless. Works out great. So that's what I do with all my sweaters now. And then trial and error. For the sleeve, you can see where it comes together right here. This is where my sleeve starts, because that's where the granny hexagon is hexagon 6. Yes, because it's a hexagon sweater. You can see this is where I attach it, but I don't do chains in between my clusters of 3 double crochets, my granny stitch. And so far I've got, I think, 6 rows. Let me double check. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows, and I'm working on a 7th row. And normally I would go ahead and do a cuff on this, but on this one I'm just going to leave it as an open sleeve. But I am going to put some more length on it. I think I'm going to do probably 8 or 9 rounds total on the sleeve. And then how I attach the back is I will do extra rows on the back on each side panel. I'll give it 2 more extra rows on each side in the back. And after I get one done, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So let me, it won't, did it stop? Oh, let me pause you. Okay. So I added the 2 rows to the back. So, oh, it's too bright. So this is what the back would look like. It gives it a little extra room in the spine area. This is going to be the front, and that's going to be the back. So I do 2 rows of the granny stitch. I'm going to have and finish the sleeve. And on the sleeve, what I did was I did 8 rows with no chain 1 in between, like you would normally do a granny square. And then I did 2 rows of 2 double crochet granny with no chain in between, and that kind of tapers it a little bit. So this is the completed panel. Oh, the light behind me is shining through. Sorry about that. But I'll see if I can get Matson to model it for me when I'm done. So yeah, so there we go. So now what I'll do is I'll finish the other piece to look exactly like this one. The only difference is instead of doing it on this side, I'll do it, of course, on the other side, so that when I fuse them together, they'll match in the back. So what's going to happen is the other side will look a mirror image of this, and then I'll do just like I did the top part of the sleeve of the granny square stitch back and forth all the way down the spine. So essentially in the back of the sweater, it'll have 6 rows in the middle extra to give you that space so that it hugs you better and comes together more in the front. After I do that, after I piece them together, then I will have the space all the way across the bottom, and I will add rows of granny squares. I don't know how, I mean, I have a granny stitch. Not sure how many rows I'm going to do on this. Usually I do about the length extra in the back, about like this, depending on how much yarn I have, because I only have 2 more skeins of that yarn I showed you to add to the bottom. And then I want to do a trim all the way around to form and create the collar. But when I get that done, I'll show you, and hopefully you'll be able to see it better when I get it done. Dark in here. Let me cut on another light. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right, so I wanted to tell you, I went ahead and got these 2 panels done most of the way. I've got the sleeve done on this one, how I want it. So it's perfect there. I am in the process of working on the sleeve on this side, but I wanted to let you know that when you're doing one like this and you're going to put the extra space in the back, you want to make sure you lay your 2 pieces out like this, because if you did it on the wrong, you don't want to get it on the wrong side. So my point is, I did 2 extra rows on this side, so I want to make sure I put 2 extra rows on this back panel, because I think the other cardigans that they show with the hexagon cardigans, you just automatically piece the 2 right here together, but I do the extra in the back. like I said, so there's actually 6 extra rows for space in the back so that it can have a really good yoke up here. So I just wanted to show that before I went any further. I'm going to go ahead and put the 2 extra rows here. I'm going to go ahead and piece these 2 together. I'm going to finish the sleeve over here, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the bottom and then what I'm going to do around the collar. Well, hey guys, I wanted to get on here and finish up this video because it's been a long time in the making. I did not get a chance to get Matson to model the sweater for me, but I'm gonna show you everything that I have finished doing on it, and that way I can go ahead and get this video up, because I've made several things since then, like this handbag and a couple of other things. With me being at home, I've been staying really busy around the house, and I think I'm trying to figure out where I put the dang thing. I've got a pile of sweaters that I had worked on previously. Well, where did it go? I have lost my sweater. No, I did not. Really? No, this is it. I'm just losing my mind, because here's the other sweater I showed you guys that I made. I've got 5 sweaters piled up here. Okay, so let me go ahead and flip the camera around and I'll show you what I did. Okay, so in the craft room, then it's my yarn boxes, and that's some boxes I need to go through and fix and change things around, because I'm in the process of rearranging everything in this room. I told you guys that, I guess I didn't tell you guys, I am working on some sunflower handbags, and I'm going to be lining them with this pretty green broadcloth. And then I got this pretty sunflower, isn't that pretty? Sunflower fabric I'm going to line them with. And I have never lined one of my projects before, and so I've been watching tutorials and trying to figure out what to do and all that. Okay, so the sweater, it turned out beautiful. I'm going to take it and put it on a hanger and show you guys at the end, since I don't have my model with me. She keeps putting it off, and where the heck is my sleeve? There it is. Nope, that's not a sleeve. That's a sleeve. Okay, so here is the sleeve. And what I ended up doing with the sleeve is I added, when I do the sleeves, I don't put a chain 1 in between my granny stitch. So I did 6 rows of the granny stitch, 3 double crochets, no chain in between, because you want it to taper a little bit, or at least that's the way I want it to do. And then after that, I did 2 rows of 2 double crochet granny. So you can see 2 rows of 2 double crochet granny, and then I did a single crochet all the way around, so it kind of brought it in a little bit more. And I did not decrease the stitches, I just left it that way. Normally I decrease and make a cuff, but this one's going to be kind of like an open sleeve. So that's how I did the sleeve. And then how I did the bottom back was I just finished it off with a few rows of the granny. I added looks like 10 rows. I added 10 rows of the granny stitch to extend the length of it. You can kind of see right here where I added it. And then on the front, around the collar, this is how I finished off all my sweaters, is I did a round of granny squares with the chain 1 in between, and also the chain 1 in the back as well, because you don't want it to pucker. So I added the chain 1 when I added the back rows, and then the chain 1 when I added the around the front of it, the opening. And then I did a front post, back post, double crochet. I did 3 rows of the front post, back post, double crochet to give it a finish. So that way the collar comes out smooth. And see if we can Oh, it's not going to do it. I'm going to have to take a picture of it and show it to you guys, or put it on a hanger and do a video. But so this is how the collar, that sunlight is hurting my eyes. I'm sorry, guys. So front post, back post, double crochet, and I do that all the way down. I do it around it, and then here's what the end looks like. So I go ahead and I bring it on in through. But yeah, so that, yeah, it's finished. This is about a large to an extra large. It might even go up to a 2X, but I think it's pretty much one size fits all. And then the back, I told you how I did the back. I seamed them together so you can't even tell where it connects, which is nice. With that, the back and forth granny stitch. I don't put a chain one in between. That's how I connected my sleeves. And that's how I connect the back. I do the front post, back post, double crochet. Now, this is where I did it. It's kind of a crisp line, so when you open it up, that kind of gives you a seam for your shoulder. And then that's what it looks like on top. Boy, that sun is bright. With my eyes the way that they are, of course I can't see out of this one, everything glares really, really bright. I'm going on the 7th to get it scrubbed, my lens scrubbed. It's a laser procedure. He said you're in and out in 30 seconds, so that'll be nice. And he said that will take away most of the glare. But the way that it is everything that's white or bright, a bright color, it's magnified to where it's like blinding. Like when you go outside on a sunny day when there's snow on the ground, it's kind of blinding. Or when you look at the sun and the sun's right in your eyes, it's blinding. That's the way everything that I see right now is. It's very blinding. So it's hard for me to see that. So I will show you pictures at the end of this video clip of what it actually looks like. And I'm very proud of it. It looks really good. I'm getting to be really good at these. I can whip up one of these in less than a week. Probably about 3 days if I stay on it pretty good. But if you made it to the end of this video, thank you for joining me and listening to me. I am going to be doing a giveaway. I will do a separate video for the giveaway because I need to destash. I have too much clutter, and it's stuff that I know I will never use, I will never do. So I'm going to bless one of you guys with this. I'm going to do 2 giveaways. I'm going to do a crochet giveaway, and I'm going to do a cross stitch giveaway. Now, like I said, the reason why is because I have too much stuff. I need to get rid of it. I know I'll never do it all in my lifetime, and I figure I'm not going to donate it because I've been going through and cleaning a lot of stuff, and I think you guys would appreciate it more if you had it, because it's stuff that you guys like to do, and I don't want it going to Goodwill. I don't want it. It's too precious. So I am going to do a separate video more in detail, but one of them is going to be this Plain and Fancy crochet book. It is the Vanessa Ann's Plain and Fancy crochet book, and I'm also going to throw in some yarn and maybe some other goodies in there. I don't know what yarn yet, so that'll be kind of like a mystery or surprise, but it's a pretty good size. It's a hardback book, not hardback book. But I will, in the giveaway, I will do a little bit more detail on it, and I'll show you some of the patterns that are inside. For the cross stitch giveaway, it is going to be, where did it go? This. It is a, see, it's hard for me to, even with the letters being this big, I still have to put on my specs. Tobin Baby. And the reason is because it's white, because I can't see the white. And then I have the blind spots in the middle, so I have to dart my eyes back and forth in order to figure out what the letters are, because it shows as not being there. It's the blank spots. It's not really a blind spot. It's a blank spot in my eye. I can't see it, but it blocks things that I can't see. But anyway, it's really cute. So I will do a separate video for this one. So there'll be 2 separate and I won't do it instantly. There'll be two separate videos, two separate giveaways. But it's a complete kit. It comes with everything. It comes with your needle, it comes with your fabric, it comes with your thread and everything. So, and then I'm going to throw some extra goodies in with that. So be looking for those two videos if you're interested. It's not on this one, but please do leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if there's anything that you might be interested in taking a look at. And like I said, thank you for watching to the end. So yeah, I think I can afford the postage on media mail. So maybe we'll see. I'm going to make it happen. I've set a little bit of money aside so that I could do that. And then in the future, I am going to be having in my Etsy shop, I'm going to be making granny square rubber bracelets. Granny square rubber bracelets out of these bands. A ton of clips. And then I have the black bands. Those are really cute. I've got one. I'm going to show you a sample of it. I wear mine all the time. Mine's different shades of like yellows and greens and reds, and it's really cute. But and it looks like you're wearing little granny squares, and it's just a rubber bracelet that you slide on. But anyway, so yeah, so I will be having those in my Etsy shop. I may throw one of those in these giveaways. I don't know yet. But anyway, so okay, so here are the pictures of the sweater. All right, so I decided the doggy had to come outside, so I had to come outside. So anyway, so there you go. It was the best pictures I could take. It looked kind of crooked on the hanger from the back side, but Ramsey decided he wanted to come outside. I don't know why. Maybe because it's pretty, and I can't see anything. So luckily he's kind of like a creamy buff color, and so he kind of glows. That's how I keep track of my dog. He glows. Anyway. I'm going to flip you around real quick. So, got me a car. Yay. I was going to show you. We had to get a car because Matson had a wreck and the car got totaled back in November. So, I had to get a new one. And look at this. My beautiful friend made that for me to put on my car. Isn't that beautiful? She does the Cricut stuff. So, she made that for me for my birthday a couple years ago. So I put it in my car. But anyway, so if you got this far, thank you for watching. If you're not a subscriber, please think about subscribing. I'm going to try to do more regular stuff. Like I said, I have been back more than I was in the past couple of years because of my eyesight. I was MIA for a really long time, and I am making stuff. I just got to get on here and show you guys the stuff that I'm making. I am in the process of making some, you ready? Like I said, the sunflower totes. Since I did the Starburst sweater, I'm going to do that same pattern in sunflower colors and do sunflower totes, and I'll show you that when I get it done and get all that squared away. Right now I'm just making the squares, and then I'm going to piece it together. And those of you who don't know how to do the Starburst, granny square, there's many tutorials on that. I don't know if I'll be doing any tutorials anytime soon, but I am going to be showing things that I've made, or maybe in the process of making, and maybe do the Midnight Makes again and take you along with me in the evening. That's going to be my new brand name, is Midnight Makes, and my thing is procrastination, getting things in my Etsy shop, and that fear. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you're kind of not ready, not sure about doing the shows, or not sure about going so far as to put things in your shop, if you have a shop, or even creating a shop. I have that. It's not a fear of, I don't know if it's a fear of rejection, because it's like, you know, if you don't put it in there, they're not going to see it anyway in order to find it to purchase it. But I don't know, measure your worth by what's purchased or whatever. There is a funky smell in this kitchen. I just made chili. Did I burn it? Anyway, all right, so I'm done. I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope I see you soon. Like I said, give it a thumbs up, please. Or if you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. Just give me some kind of interaction. And that's going to help grow my channel back to where it used to be. Even though it says I have 1,500 and something subscribers, I've lost about 50 or 60 people because they lost interest in me, and I don't blame them. I'd lose interest in me too. When I originally started this channel, it was mostly in cross stitch. related. And because of my eyesight, I haven't even tried. I'm going to wait till when I get this scrubbed, I'm going to try the cross stitch again because I have enough supplies to last a lifetime. And that is no exaggeration. I do not need to go to the store. I have enough. He smells the chili and he wants some, but that would not be good for the doggy. Okay, he wants my attention. Hang on. It's because I'm talking to the camera. We're going to sit down. I guess I got to show Ramsey. I was going to wrap this up, but come on. You know you want to get in. Yeah, he's been up my hind end. If you guys haven't met Ramsey yet. Hey, Ramsey. Say hi. Let me say hi to the camera. And give me kisses. Okay, okay. But anyways, he cannot stand it when I'm talking to you guys. He can't stand it when I'm on the phone. He can't stand it when I'm talking to people. Anyway. Oh, and did I show you? I have 2 different colored eyes now. So, I don't know if you can see it because of the light. Oh, you probably can't. So, this one is now it's off to the side. I'm actually looking straight into the camera. Hang on, let me see if I can pull it in. There we go. This one is actually green with brown flecks, but the brown flecks are from the new condition that I've got. And then this one is still blue. So I have that chromium whatever. I have the 2 different colored eyes now, and that started about 2 years ago. And this one, the brown is from the flecks of the dried blood around the iris, but I don't know if that's ever going to go away. So yeah, so fun facts, yay! Anyway, up close and personal. I know, no makeup, no, because I don't want to put anything on my eyes and risk that until it's all fixed. I'm still in the process of doing surgeries and waiting to hear about my SSDI with everything that's going on with the government. There's no telling what's going to happen with that. But please say your prayers. Continue. Thank you so much, you guys, for giving me your continued prayers. I am still having issues. I still have to have another surgery. I am getting, in fact, I go this Wednesday to get in another injection in this eye. And let me tell you that once it gets over with, it's okay, but that is not fun. Because the needle's about that long. They have to go, he has to put the medicine in the back of my iris. I mean, the back of my retina, in the back of your eyeball. So you figure your eyeball's about that big, and it has to penetrate all the way through to the back. So yeah, think about that one. I went through that with this one, and there's nothing more they can really do with this one except for do the scrubbing on it and see what they can do as far as taking away the glare and the frostiness that I've got in that eye. And so he said definitely a 25% improvement. It's minimum, at least. If it's more than that, then I will be blessed and tickled. But anyway, weight loss journey right now at a standstill, but I am down 65 pounds, so I'm tickled about that. Yeah, so I will keep you guys updated, and I will see you next week. Look out for those giveaways. Peace out. Okay, so I thought I'd try a template on that one. I hope you guys can pretty much see what the sweater looks like. If you can't, let me know, and I'll add it to the next clip so that you guys can see what it looks like. I apologize. Hope you have a blessed day. I hope I see you soon. Please come back. I hope I didn't scare you away. I love you guys. Bye.